Hello, good morning, good afternoon. Hello, Mino. Jamie, how are you? Yeah. God bless you in the name of Jesus. Happy, healthy, joyful 2026. Yes. Wish you a happy, wealthy, healthy, joyful, awakened 2026. Jamie. Yeah, I grow my hair. I don't even have time to cut my hair before the new year. Anyway, it doesn't matter, right? Look more wise. Hello, Rose. I'm bad at writing English, but I'm understand and thank you for you teaching. Great inspiration, even just sitting. Yeah, even just sitting quietly doing nothing is not small. Uh, in Zen Buddhism, we say sit quietly doing nothing. You know, all the worlds, all the families, all the culture tell you to do something. My tea, hot tea. Yeah, the whole world is teaching you how to do something, to achieve something, to finish the job, to finish the task. I don't doubt that, but we lose our true self in the activities. That's why I reread my topic, like I just copy paste a lot of stillness stuff, right? Yeah, I just open my DeepSeek, it has a history, your new chat, right, or new search, the search, it has history there. So I just go back to read my previous searching. Wow. Still, every time I come to this stillness or silence, have a have a different or new understanding, deeper, more connected, more connection like that. So all these happy, healthy, wealthy, joy, awakening come from this stillness, the true realization. And thank you, Elze, for listening, for your sharing, your effort, your time, your energy into this, how to say, the wonderful discovery, the self-discovery, the true self-discovery. And only you know how important it is. I mean, only the person who experienced the silence and silence and stillness, the true self. I always say the two fundamental aspects of true self is stillness and silence. I use a metaphor of the lily flower. The lily flower? That this big lily flower is like white or pinkish or pink, very big petals. Sometimes you go somewhere, you smell a very good, how to say, scent, but you don't know where the flower is. But by that fragrance, you're sure that a flower is nearby. Okay? I use this metaphor because if you experience the stillness and silence, you should be sure that the true self is very close. Do you follow? Now, so the true self is never away from now. The eternal now. The eternal now. Your presence is the function of the true self. Your presence has two fragrances, stillness and silence. In which all the forms and names arise. and to which all the names and forms disappear. The world you can see, like the room, the computer, the cell phone, any forms and names you can see, you can experience now, is your mental projection, which is also another function of the true self or your presence. Actually, your presence is not proper either. There's only one universal presence. Let God reside in everybody's body and see the world, experiencing the world. We have 8 billion people right now. Each one is experiencing his or her or its world through his unique individual eyes or mind. This is fascinating. If you really realize this, it's a tailor-made view. It's a tailor-made. It's very unique. There's no second perception of you as yours. The God sees the world through so many different minds and eyes. The awakening is to see through or see beyond what you can experience. You can see through all the names and forms, then you reside in the arms of God. That's it. It's so simple, so simple. Also very hard. That's the most tricky or paradox. It's a paradox. It's really. The moment you open your eyes in the morning, the first second you open your eyes in the morning, you're projecting a world, a body, a mind, a family, education, background, and so on. That's the moment you lose yourself, the true self. Because you may identify this body, this family, my parents, your culture is you. That's the moment the awareness split into the observing and the observed. You know, the subject and object. The moment you open your eyes, there's a separation between the object and the subject and object. Like now you can see me, you are the subject, I'm your object. And I can see you, I mean, your text here. So objects there, subject here. But awakening is the union of this object and subject. It's one. That's it. And from this subject and object, so Tao creates one. Tao, the God, they say the God creates one, your awareness. And one creates two, subject and object. And two creates three. Then 3, I would say subject, objects, or I would say body, mind, spirit. Creates 3, and 3 creates all the things, all the other things. So awakening is a process of reverse, go back from 1,000 things to 3, body, mind, spirit, to 2, subject, object, to 1, awareness. Once you can sit in the field of awareness, you are close to God or to the true self. That's it. So simple. This is all the human beings are looking for this. I guarantee this. All the scientists, philosophers, all the greatest men in the world is trying to look for this. I'm trying to express it. It's through my own experience. And it's up to you to discover this. I can show you the way, but you have to walk the way. So simple. Once you can see it, you can identify yourself as the awareness itself, pure, complete, perfect. I repeat all these words again. Pure, perfect, complete, clear. Clarity is really important. Once you can see it in awareness, you're so clear. You can see through all the forms and names. That's it. You can see through all the cultures, religions. It's like you are sometimes. There's once I sit in a library. I sit in a library with thousands and millions of books. If you really sit in a big library, I can conclude all the books into one thing because I see it from my own true eye. Let's say true eye. That's the mind. All the books are the expressions of the author's mind. So many different minds in the world. But behind mind is the awareness. It means that you see through all the books. You're reading so many different minds. It could be art, or could be cooking, could be sports, could be music, could be any books, right? Could be history, could be culture, could be anything. But if you just see it as a mind, then you may see behind mind there's a presence that the author tried to express itself through the writing of the words, through the combination of the words to express his idea of something or experience of something, then you have that clarity. You can pick anything you want or you're interested and study, but you don't lose yourself. Sometimes we lose the true self in the mind, in the reading the books. The awareness is also at the background of reading. That's the clarity I'm talking about. Also, it's a stability. And in that way, you become so relaxed. You don't argue it's right or wrong. I know some books are so beautiful, for sure. But again, if you can read, how to say, your true self, realize the true self. The true self will tell you a lot of creative information. That's why I copy paste at the beginning of this sharing. I'll read it for you. You see, I think it's the last two. A timeless antidote. So stillness is a timeless antidote. Today's hyper-connected, fast-paced world. The Chinese appreciation to stillness offers a powerful counterpoint. It is not an escape, but a return to depth, to nature, to the self. I will put a capital S here, capital SELF. It teaches that true clarity, again, clarity and creativity often emerge not from constant activity, like the whole society try to teach you how to learn, but from cultivate quiet. That's intuitive creation. It's so beautiful. You have to learn, you have to experience by yourself. You're more sensitive, you're more receptive, you are more informed from that field of silence and stillness. You are more connected without or with less resistance and attachments. That's clarity too. So everything comes from that field of pure intelligence. I love this. I just love this. The more you talk about it, I mean the true self, the more you realize it. And it seems that the true self like very much to be exposed. It's a hidden treasure anyway, but this hidden treasure like to be exposed. It's very hard to discover yet, though. It's really, I know. Why? That's why through thousands and millions of years, all the philosophers, scientists try to find this. It transcends time. So no matter which year you are born, all the philosophers like Hippocratic or scientists like Einstein, right? Newton, trying to find the ultimate truth. Is so enticing. Enticing, yeah. It's so enticing. The creation, what know itself. You are the creation of the God, but you maybe identify you're the person. So creation try to find itself through your experience, through your eyes, and ultimately through your realization. Awakening is a process of realizing the true self. You know who you are. Simple. And the first sentence I copy-paste at the top of this chat is, at the Song Dynasty, thinker Cheng Hao, okay, beautifully expressed, 万物静观皆自得. So in stillness, contemplating all things each reveals its own essence. This is the quiet, enduring beauty at the heart of the culture, an invitation to pause, perceive, and be profoundly present. Profoundly, not superficially. We cannot be profoundly present only because of the mind. Mind is like the clouds in the sky. Yes. Clouds in the sky blocked the empty, vast sky. That's all. So meditation is to let go the mind. Yesterday, I treated a patient. I can feel this guy is very smart, very straightforward. You know, you may experience that kind of person too. Very smart, very straightforward. Very firm, you know. But it also, this kind of person has a risk that he's stubborn too. Do you know what I mean? Do you follow? Because he's so sure that his study or his understanding is right. So for this type of person, letting go, let just how to say the remove, like you, if you're giant, you can remove the clouds in the sky. You know, just think about that. And if you are Ant-Man, okay, Ant-Man, the Marshall movies, if you can zoom in to your mind to move the the firm, how to say it, so short of knowledge is the stubborn, you know, understanding of the, you know, something. This kind of person very may be very, how to say, good or expertise at something. I'm not against that, but if he or she can just let go, just see the vast empty awareness or presence, like now, actually it is always now, then his firmness, his straightforwardness will help him very much instead of as a blockage. You know, a sharpened knife is like a very sharp knife can cut fruits, can cut everything, but also cut ourselves. A sharp mind is only our servant instead of master. Do you agree? Returning to this stillness and quiet or silence is ability to let go your sharp mind. Then the sharp mind can only serve you instead of hurting you or others. A knife in a doctor's hand can help people, but a knife in a bad guy can kill people. You know, it's, Anyway, meditation is to put down your mind, no matter it's sharp or blunt. That's why I say to be still and to be quiet, to be silent is a super ability, a superpower. Only the activities based on the stillness and silence has the true power. I like this, the third part I copy paste here. The active stillness. The active stillness. What does it mean? Okay. It's like you learn how to ride a bicycle. You know, when we start to learn to balance a bike, it's hard. It takes a couple of days, to be really good at riding a bike, right? So if you're expertise or professionals in riding a bicycle, like in the acrobatics, they can sit on top of the seat and do all the fancy stuff. It's something like that. You have that total perfect balance between the stillness and activity. Actually, the true self always expresses itself in activities, in the movements. So if you can find a total balance between the stillness and the activity, that's called active stillness. So ultimately, stillness in Chinese culture is dynamic. It is the fertile void. I like this word. The fertile void, the pregnant pause, the receptive space where everything can arise. Everything. Like now, you're listening, I'm talking. Your body's circulation, your feelings, your emotions right now, your quietness, your calmness. Anything you can experience now is an activity of the true self. And it's dynamic. It never ends, actually. It never ends. It's just transformed from another. It changes from a feeling to another feeling to a sensation to another sensation, then it keeps moving. But in all this dynamic, ever-changing world, if you can be still and silent, that you are so good. Okay, you are the king of the world. I guarantee you, not the king of a country, but you're the king of the world, because now nothing can shake you, nothing can overthrow you, because you are in a stillness. All names and forms are the activities, your mental projection, the energetic expression of the true self. That's it. And you never lose the true self. The two fundamental characters, right? Stillness and silence, from which all the activities arise and to which all the activity disappear. So you have this total, perfect, complete union between the world and you, between the objects and subject. you back to the Tao. You back to that presence. Wow. So good. So beautiful. And thank you for listening. It is the fertile void, the pregnant pause, the receptive space where everything can arise. It is an aesthetic humility, patience, and profound attention. Wow, profound attention. Attention is a function of your true self or the awareness. Where is your attention now? Maybe you're listening to me, and my attention is try to express this attention. So, profound attention. This reminds me the Diamond Sutra again. No abiding. So the sixth spiritual Huineng, Master Huineng, enlightened by listening a verse in Diamond Sutra when he was in his 20s. So he was a poor guy. He was illiterate. He cannot read. He cannot, go to school because he was so poor. So he cut woods or the dry woods from mountain or hills and sell them in the markets to earn basic money for him and his mother. And one day he carried his dry woods to sell to a wealthy, healthy family. And there's a monk there, in that family. And the monk was reciting the Diamond Sutra, and he overheard a verse, no abiding. So, 应以无所住而生其心. So, your presence is everywhere, and you are not attentive to anything. So, it's like a 360-degree observation. That's why I pause here to express this. Which word? Profound attention. What is this profound attention? Profound attention is you're so present, you know everything happening outside and inside, but you're not attentive or attached to or resisting anything. That's a profound attention. But you can. So I use a metaphor again. Profound attention is like a white bulb. So a white bulb can emit its light 360 degree. But also you can turn this 360 degree observation into a laser beam. A laser beam can cut or can go through metals or hard objects because it's aligned and focused frequencies, right? So your attention can be a laser beam and can be a white bulb. It's a training of, so sometimes meditation needs some training of meditation focused on smelling, on candle gazing or anything you try to focus on. And it is very practical in your everyday life. Imagine you can be 100% focused on anything you're doing in your job, in your practice, in your service, in your design, anything. You must be very good. You must be very good at that thing in one field, or maybe a lot of fields. But again, focused attention is just one part of meditation. Is not whole, is not complete yet. This profound attention, the 360-degree attention, the open monitoring, sometimes they call it, the open monitoring plus this focused laser beam like focused attention, then you make the meditation more complete. It's complete now. Most people only how to say, stay with the first step, stay in the first step, which is the focused attention, which is good. But open monitoring is the second step. Actually, it's a dynamic balance between focused and the non-focused, between one point concentration and open monitoring. It's like space and object. Now, yeah, the best metaphor is the space and object. Object is like focused attention. If you see my image in a computer or cell phone, it's a focused attention. But if you feel the room at the same time, so it's an open monitoring. As a frequent meditator, you may notice your attention is a balance between the focused and open, or open and focused, the space and object and the space. Actually, it's one thing. It's your presence. It's your presence plus mental projection. And now you're not fooled by your mental projection anymore. You use your mind instead of be used. Wow, I repeat you may find all my words now is kind of a repetition of something in the past. But every time I repeat all these words and reorganize all the words, I'm doing like anyway, I try to depicting this true self, this ultimate truth for you in this coordination of time, in this coordination of space and time. Okay. And of course, it is different, even though I'm talking about the same thing. That's the beauty of space and time. You see, the ultimate truth is expressing itself through relative space-time, through you, through everyone and everything. Do you follow? So the ultimate is the space and the relative is the object. Or ultimate is the ocean, relative is the wave. There's no separation between ultimate and relative, just as there's no separation between waves and the ocean. There's no separation between true self and untrue self. Everything is the true self. waiting for your realization for thousand relative time. Oh. Hello, Taro. Happy New Year. It's the 4th day of 2026. I'm too busy to, to have a video on New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. But I wish you all healthy, wealthy, joyful, enlightened 2026. Merry Christmas. Okay, Christmas is gone. Merry now. I will say, yeah, merry now. The capital S, the capital NOW. As human, we celebrate all the holidays. It's beautiful. I'm not against it, but it underlines that or implies that you don't celebrate the non-holidays, right? No, every day is a good day. Every day is a holiday to celebrate. Even day is not proper. Every now, every moment should be celebrated, should be happy, should be merry. That's the true meaning of happiness. And this realization arises from the stillness and silence. All the celebrations or activities of celebrations arise from this still, silent, perfect, pure, connected, stable, powerful, clear, informed, filled. Do you follow? My God. Every minute, every second should be celebrated. That's why my patient, okay, sometimes my patient, when I see patients every day, so how are you today? And I always answer them, my day is great. Every day is a great day. And later on, they didn't say, how's your every day? You didn't ask me, how are you today? Because they know every day is a good day. That kind of, anyway, it happens to me. When you realize every day is a great day, people even don't ask you anymore. You don't ask you anymore. It's crazy. I know the words has its limitation. Words has its limitation. That's all. I have started New Year from watching your streams from the oldest ones. Yes, I sometimes watch my oldest ones and still, how to say, excited about it. Wow, the high moments in that coordinates of space-time, like 5 years ago, or 4 years ago, That's why I'm doing a stream. Stream is a record of my experience now, a very relative coordinates of space and time. It's good. So, and I really appreciate the technology right now. In old times, you cannot do this, and it's real time. It's real time, right? No matter which city you are, where are you? You still in Moscow? Oh, Taro. Uh, so technology helps us to make the earth like a village. It's, we are again. I read my copy paste in this chat at the first. Now I'll read again. So stillness is a timeless antidote to today's hyper-connected. We are hyper-connected, fast-paced world. The Chinese appreciation for stillness, now please, stillness is always now. Silence is always now. Offers a powerful counterpoint. It is not an escape, but a return to depth of all the phenomena. Underneath all the phenomenon, underneath all the names and forms you can see now, you can experience now, there's a depth, the stillness, the silence, a return to a depth to nature, the nature of the universe, the nature of who you are, also the nature of forests and oceans, the nature of nature, and the self, the true self, capital SELF, a return, a reverse. So meditation is a return, is a reverse to the true self. It's never outgoing. It's never. The true self is never outgoing process. Okay, it's always an inward process. And ultimately, there's no outward and inward. You, the pure awareness, has no boundary. It's all you. All is you, yet only you. The true you, the true self. All your world, your body, your mind is a projection, is the function of the true self, is the manifestation of God's presence. Today I should go to church. Today's Sunday. But I want to talk about this God presence here and now. Church is beautiful, but it's not necessary for you to go to church to realize the God presence. Okay? Also, in the same way, you don't need to go to temple to find your Buddha nature. All the temples helps. There's no doubt. But true temple or true church is here and now. Is your presence. Your presence is the manifestation of God. Do you know how many things, many things are involved to make you present, to make you aware? Everything is contributing to make you aware, to be conscious now. The air, the food, the sunlight, the ocean. The air comes from ocean, forest, grasslands, the photosynthetics, transform, the leaves can transform the light into oxygen with the help of water and so on. Photosynthesis, yes. It's all in one and one in all. You're not a drop in the ocean. You're the entire ocean in one drop. Can you feel it? That's it. That's called awakening. You feel the God presence everywhere. Everywhere also means everyone. Even that one does know yet, does not recognize God presence. Like a lot of people go to church. They find God presence in the church, but sometimes they cannot find the God presence in a family situation, in a family problem, in that person, in that nasty person. Actually, God presence is in that nasty person you hate, you dislike a lot of years. Once you realize this, oh, he or she has God presence in her too, you may have more understanding or acceptance to his behavior. He behaved like that. He hurt you only because he did not recognize the God presence in her or in him. That understanding and is starts from your understanding. Because I was so ignorant. I didn't know the God presence or Buddha's nature in myself. So I did a lot of not too many bad things, but incorrect things. And I thought I did hurt some people, but now I know it's because my ignorance. And from the moment awakening, okay, you cannot hurt like that way anymore. So you won't do it second time. That's why I call awakening is the greatest contribution you can serve to the world, because from that moment you won't hurt. I mean, at least not deeply hurt. There's an art of dealing things now. There's an art. Sometimes you need for the nasty people, you need a powerful expression, but you're not hurting him or her from the most fundamental level. You just try to help them, maybe pause the situation, maybe you help people get out from that trouble or anyway. I want to say you have that clarity now. You know the depths of the things, the depths of situations, the depths of personalities. So basically, you know the truth of situation. It's so hard. It's hard because everyone is different. Every situation is different. Every family is different. But you have that universal principle of clarity. You see, it's a return to depth, to nature, to the self. It teaches that true clarity. Again, clarity in these coordinates of space-time, clarity makes much sense to me. I really sense it. Sometimes I laugh at the situations because I see things and I have more acceptance. I have more solutions too. Yesterday, I treat a patient with years of, so he got a muscle pain here. Anyway, he starts from years ago. He talked so much, like 8 hours non-stopping, like in a meeting, right? So I think he is a VIP. He talked 8 hours a day for a couple of months or days, or 6 hours a day non-stopping. Then he got some information at his throat, and one day he cannot talk anymore. And gradually, it he can talk, but he got a constant pain here. I don't know why. I just feel the muscles. I use the universal mantra, the Ho'oponopono mantra from Hawaii. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I I try to massage his area and say mantra and teach him to do it the same at home too. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. To the muscle. Okay. Because he overuse it and ignore. Oh, sometimes we overuse the body. Okay. Maybe the hand, maybe the mind, maybe the body's any parts. Then one day when it comes to dysfunction, oh man, it's so important to me. You know, I give example that I have patient with he has shaking hands. His best dream or best thing he want to do is to have a decent dinner with his wife with a stable hand to serve the dinner, to cut piece of meat, or Parkinson person shake hands so he cannot feed himself. Once we lose this hands ability, we really appreciate it. Oh, so don't take it for granted. We should appreciate your body. Anyway, I teach this patient to appreciate his body, to say sorry to his body, and I find a lot of blocked points in his body. It's like you go to a room, you turn on heating, right? In the winter, you turn on heating, and you want every room is evenly distributing the heat, right? The washroom, the sitting room, the living room, or whatever. So if there's one blockage in the heating, the room will become less heated, and energy flow is bad. So I touched his body and found his body has so many blockages, on his arm, on his leg, and on his neck, because he was so smart and a VIP, right? VIPs are very smart, and anyway, I tried to unblock his bodily blockages. It's like I clear all the blockage in the room, then to have the heat or circulation smoothly passing through, Then he talked, when he first came to see me, he talked like this. Hey, I can only talk in this low voice. If I continue to do this for 15 minutes. Anyway, so he have to keep his voice very low, proactively, to avoid the hurting of the neck, the muscle. But after treatment, I definitely felt he can talk more naturally, not holding his voice. He also a bit louder. Anyway, what I'm going to say, your relaxation, you are being relaxed, both in physical body and mental body and energy body. So you have three bodies, at least three bodies. You have physical body, right? This physical body. You have mental body, your construction, your view of the world. And you have energy body, your energy flow of your body. So you have at least three bodies. You have you have spiritual body too. Before you are enlightened, your spiritual body is constricted, is limited, but you still have a spiritual body. Awakening is try to transform this limited spiritual body into a universal, unlimited, infinite, 大. In Chinese, we say 大而无外，小而无内. So beautiful. So at this point, the infinity, when you talk about infinity and eternity, that something is everywhere and every time and transcend everywhere and every time. So language reaches its limitation. I give you an example. Once I say apple, that means that implies something is not apple. So if I try to express something everywhere can be applied everywhere and every time and in everything, then what is the word? Maybe God, maybe the field. So anyway, what I'm going to say is negation becomes very important if you talk to that thing which is universal. Negation. So in this Chinese, we say 大而无外，小而无内. So it is big, but there's no out boundary. It is so small, it has no inner boundary. It is so big, it has no outer boundary. It is so small, it has no inner boundary. Do you follow? So to talk about this eternal, universal, complete, perfect, true self, negation is the best way. Netty, netty, netty. Not this, not this, not this, not this, not this, not this. Until you negate everything, voila. That's the thing. the thing exists there is the thing you're looking for. The place you're looking for is the place you're looking from. What? The thing you're looking for is the thing you're looking from. It all is you, yet only you. I really hope you can realize this. I wish you enlightened, awakened 2026, not 2026 even. Awakened now. Awakening can only happen in now. Only happens in now. Time is your projection. It's a beautiful projection, no doubt. It's a very practical projection, no doubt. But awakening is to reverse, is to return from your projection to that who projects. Wow, I talked so many today. Maybe that's because I haven't talked. I haven't have this live stream for 2 weeks already. Oh. Photosynthesis, Moscow. Good. I bet it's slowing. We Vancouver here, not snow yet. Actually, it's like 7 degrees today. It's warm temperature here. 8 degrees, raining. Any questions or sharings you want to share or you want to ask? I talked too much today, so I have to go to work, and I'm hungry. Yeah. Thank you to Taro, Liz, and Jimmy. Thank you for your most precious presence. Thanks for your effort to awaken. Nothing can beat this. Nothing. Thank you. See you next time then. Bye now.